Hello friends and welcome to a new cleaning for free. This week has been a very strange but miraculous week at the same time for me, but before I will tell you a little bit more about that, I first want to explain who I'm actually cleaning for. This young man in his late 20s, who is also a DJ, messaged me through Instagram. He had hoped I would be able to clean for him the same week as he messaged me, but unfortunately that wasn't possible because I've got so many cleanings, and so it was a month later that I arrived at his apartment. And honestly, there was a big difference between the pictures that he had sent me and the situation in the apartment as I arrived. It was already so much better and he had done so much work with his brother. Together, they had already taken away all the trash from the living room and the kitchen, and they also emptied the fridge because there was a lot of rotten food in there because the fridge had been turned off for a couple of weeks. I have to admit that I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't get to empty that fridge, but he sent me a picture of it so you can still see what it looked like back then. And it was my job to really deep clean all the parts of the fridge and the kitchen itself. Don't worry, it was still a very enjoyable cleaning and I love to do this because this DJ, he had a really good playlist on. For everyone who hates cleaning, I think music might be the secret to actually start enjoying it. I think I've told you this before, but I love 80s and 90s music. And this DJ guy, he had a really cool playlist of all the songs from the 80s and 90s. And when he started playing it, I immediately started wiggling my butt because I was so happy. Now, you might be wondering what happened to this successful DJ that his home got so dirty and so trashed. Well, even though there were a lot of women who wanted to be with him, he loved his girlfriends so much. But sadly enough, about 1 year ago, they broke up. This young man admitted himself that it wasn't easy to be in a relationship with a DJ because DJs often work in the late evening and in the night. On top of that, the weekends are for most people when they have a few days off. But for a DJ, the weekend is prime time. He thinks that it was the lack of quality time that eventually led to the breakup. And when he realized that he had lost such an important and sweet person and that he was by himself again, he really felt lonely and he started to feel depressed. He also realized how much work his girlfriend actually put into keeping the house clean and tidy when he was sleeping or working. He was sleeping longer and longer during the day and he had no motivation to clean or tidy anything at all in his house. When he was still in his relationship with his girlfriend, he loved cooking for her, but now he didn't feel like cooking at all. So he started ordering everything from his phone and it was all delivered at his doorstep. I think it was last Christmas that his brother found out about the situation in his home and it was so sweet that he immediately wanted to help. Hearing this story, I realized how important it is that we don't tell others just about our victories, but also about our struggles, because you can't go through them by yourself. You need people around you. Not just friends or family, but also neighbors. And this brings me to a story of what I experienced this week, which was quite scary, but I will tell you that in a minute. Right before I uploaded the previous video, I received a shout out from Mac and Remy, and I didn't talk about that yet, but I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much, Mac and Remy, for caring about me and my channel, and thank you so much for those shout outs. It brought me quite some new subscribers, so hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Colleen Cleans, and I've been cleaning for free for more than 1.5 years now. I am living in the Netherlands and I have got some extreme cleanings coming up next month, so if you like those, you're definitely at the right place. I also don't want to forget to show my appreciation to everyone who gave us super thanks on my previous video. And you guys, I received a super thanks from a $100, which is the biggest amount of money I received yet. But I also received $10, and I think someone who gives $10 might be giving as much as someone who gives $100, depending on how much you can spend. So thank you so much, Martha, Anne, and Joanne. And I also remembered that I forgot to mention the people who gave us super thanks on the video before the previous video. These lovely people are Rachel and Cindy. Thank you both so much for your super thanks. Now it's time to tell you the story of what happened in my neighborhood. And as most of you know, we recently moved. We're living here for a month now. And this Tuesday, something happened which really scared me. You might know that the streets here in the Netherlands are a bit smaller and we can almost see inside the home of our neighbors. But right across our street, there lives this old couple. We hadn't really talked to them or anything, but we said hi a couple of times. And last Tuesday, all of a sudden, I saw the old woman standing in her doorway. She had a phone in her hand and she was panicking and screaming, and I couldn't really hear what she was saying. So I immediately went over to her house and I saw that her husband was laying on the floor in the hallway. And the woman was crying and she said, "My husband is dead." And I noticed that she had 911 on the phone, but I had to Google that word. The dispatcher couldn't really talk to her because she was panicking so much. So I took over the phone and miraculously I was so calm, and the dispatcher asked me if the man was breathing and how much he was breathing. So I had to lay my hand on his chest and tell her when he was breathing. Of course, in the meantime, the ambulance was on its way and I was really grateful that at least he was breathing a little bit. It wasn't a normal breathing, it was more of a snoring, and he was unconscious as well. And after 10 minutes or so, the daughter-in-law arrived and she was a nurse, and I was so happy that she was there because she has much more knowledge than I do. And from that moment onwards, she cared for the man, and I went over to the old woman and I tried to calm her down and sit with her, gave her a glass of water, and soon the police arrived. Right after that, the ambulance arrived and they had to resuscitate the man. And as soon as his heartbeat was stable, they went and brought him to a hospital. They did some tests, but they couldn't find anything. So the man is at home right now and he is alive, which I'm so super grateful for. I have watched with a lot of respect how these people with emergency jobs handle these situations. It is truly amazing what they do. They can work under high pressure and they are saving so many lives, even though it's not always easy on them. I have the most respect for these people.
Worstmaatje is een... Wat lijkt een worstmaatje?
Is het een
Zo'n halsje. Ja. Ja. Dus minimaal worstmaatje plus een rozijn kan zien.
Ja, dat is
Nou, dan is het genoeg. Dan is die een Amerikaans. Ja. Ja.
Helaas. Maar hij is niet echt worstmaatjes.
Nee, ja. Ik denk wel dat het oprecht nooit een vraag wordt.
Oh, ja, dat is goed.
Dat ga je niet denken.
Precies. Nee, moet je ook nog eens zeggen, nee, jongen. Right, let's see. Ja. Yes, Lars. Zo ben ik lekker in dit stuk. Als dat oplossen.
Ja, misschien wil je dat aanvoelen. Tenminste, een beetje helpen gewoon. Zullen we het zo maken? Zet het in.
Ja, maar hier zijn
En dan is het.
Nou, ik ga even
Dus wij komen. Hij is los. Kijk maar.
Oh ja, dat is het. En dan is het deze. Oh, ik ga hier ook wel.
Ja, hoe zeg je dat? Ja, iedereen moet er zijn. Dus.
Kijk, zij was zo. Dat zou ook niet deze wat. Maar zo.
Dan moet deze. Dan deze wordt kijkt.
Ja, ik ben toch niet echt een meisje. Voor mij zou ik hier zijn. Yo, boys. Yo, people. Nee, dat heb je niet zo'n meisje. Ik ben eigenlijk niet van een moeder zijn vrouwen. Haar.
Je krijgt kijken wat misschien vragen. Kun je beter ook afleveren van iemand?
Nee, ik ben lekker een leven. Ik wil niet goed voor. Ja, maar ja, ik ben lekker een leven. Dus ik denk dat ik even niet precies.
Maar je kan zien wel.
Dit was dit hier eigenlijk zo. Ja, ik wil uitbreiden deze strip maar.
Kijk ook een groot in de leven zetten.
Ja, ik wil eigenlijk dit zo kijken. Maar op die staat los.
Ja, dan doe je het.
Oké.
Weet iemand misschien de bos?
Ja, jongens.
Wil iemand de middel lezen?
Ja,
Die leest de bos.
nee, dit is los. Waar is de frustratie zeg maar? Zeg maar, kijk, dit is een beetje zo
Mag je wel niet denken?
Ja. Ik ook. Ik idee.
Dat gaat niet over de
Nou, ik heb ook niet zo
Ga je toch?
Ja, kijk dan bij deze. Dit is zo mooi die we moeten kijken. Nee, dit is niet. Nee, nou, niet. Dit gaat niet. Oh, oké.
Nee.
Dit is los. Kijk, wij moeten even zien.
Ja, die staan.
Dat is al eerst. Ja, kijk, deze niet uit. Uit je knopjes halen. Kijk, dit wordt. Ja, die.
Opstaan.
Wel, dit is echt goed. Als we verder gaan, dan is het maar plezier. Vind je leuk? Dan denk ik ook weer, niet doen.
Oh, hij is los.
Hij is los, maar. Precies. Als we zeggen, ik wil het
Ik moet wel eens kijken.
ja, maar niet doen.
Was er wel, zeg ik.
Heel goed. Moet je kwijt maken.
Ja, als je moet iets zeggen, dan moet je niet staan.
Nou, ik ben wel zo maken, denk ik.
Ja.
Zie, dit is echt.
Maar goed, weet je wat ik gedaan? Oh, zijn ze nog aan door jou?
Ga jongens, go for it. Dit moet je doen. Maar niet.
Denk aan de VVD, dat als het gaat.
Ja,
Of aan de VVD-hoging. Of aan...
nou, ik kan het zo dat ik echt niet
Ja, dat zou je.
precies. Dat is. Er zijn vier slides, hè? Ja, maar hele goed. Dat staat er net op. Kijk naar jou.
Oh, nee, ik dacht dat ze moesten meer aan zo'n zien als op verder.
Mooi.
Ai, ai.
Oh, zo aan. Dan gaat hij af. Ja, niet.
Maar je aan je tekst.
Nou, hier net. Ja, zo pakken. Ja, ja, sorry. Goed, dan is het. Die. Ja, dat is niet veel. Heel wat. Dit is heel.
Ja, zeker. Ja, maar ik word in de zo'n.
Oh.
Zijn ze hier?
Kijk, dat is. Ja.
Ja, we zijn niet bij.
Nee, nee, nee. Oh. Kijk, waar je jongen voetje? Hoe is het? Nee, niet nee. Nee, zo ga je wel naar ik ga er nog niet wees. Wil je even terug? Hè? Ja, die maakt wel uit. Nee, we kijken het nog aan. Dus dit doen. Hij vindt het wel lekker als ik wakker ben. Ga ik iemand deze maken?
For everyone who has been watching this video until the end, I will give away a little secret because within a month I will be doing super duper cool collaboration with, I cannot say with whom, but you don't want to miss this, and I'm so super duper excited about this one. I think this will be one of the highlights of 2025. It's huge. So, yeah. As you could hear, my son is sitting next to me and he is eager to talk into the microphone because he recently discovered that he can record his own voice and he loves to do that. So that's why he's waiting next to me to be doing that. It's sort of a game to him, I think. He's 4 years old. Okay, well, this is the end of the video. You will still be seeing the before and after footage, and there is a really extreme cleaning coming, and I did that one today actually. It was a really stinky cleaning, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted, as you can hear, but well, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. Bye.